All right, that was beautiful.
It's gorgeous. More
Yes.
pink, of course. Very pink-hued, pink and purple. Absolutely gorgeous Radha collection. All right, so if you're looking at, what with Raya coming up and you want to go shopping, that's place to go too.
Okay, so the current topic for this segment is Train for Tomorrow. Let's say hello to the guests in the set.
Yep.
Mr. Juhaidi Ian Abdullah, CEO of the Auto Prima Technology Training Center.
Good morning.
And Mr. Magalingam, Director of Auto Prima Technology Training
Good
Center.
morning.
Thank you
Yes,
for
ma'am.
joining us
Morning,
this morning.
Annie.
Good
Thank you so
morning. Maybe, Junaidi, you can start with the information on Auto Prima Training Center. Give us, quite an idea of what exactly does Auto Prima do, and, how different are you from the other training centers?
Well, Auto Prima Skills Training Center has been around for about 12 years now. And primarily what we do is that we provide an opportunity for SPM leavers.
All right.
Especially those who are who have, whose
Low
results,
grades, yeah.
are mediocre.
Right.
And we provide them an opportunity to obtain skills with regards to courses like automation, or automotive, mechatronics, also electrical courses.
Okay.
To provide them with the opportunity to go even up to degree and also post-degree levels.
Very interesting. Now, what we're seeing on the screen right now is part of the training that is provided, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
These are the automotive students.
Okay.
And so far we have already had about 3,000 students, and many of them have done very well today. They are earning good salaries. Some of them have their own businesses. Others are in more specialized fields like engineering and some technical specialized areas.
Okay.
And what makes us different, I think, is always the fact that Auto Prima is one of the skills training providers, which have been around for, as I said, 12 years. We have very good trainers, and also in terms of management, I think we are quite strong. Some of our trainers are trained overseas from UK, from Japan, from Australia.
Oh, wow.
And we have been able to provide and also provide these courses, and have produced very good graduates who are actually grabbed by some of these companies who are looking for skilled workers.
Okay,
Now,
so
touching on skills workers,
Yes.
Mr. Magalingan, maybe you can tell us more, because we're looking at recent reports in the papers to say that we're going in the direction of building skilled workers among our graduates, and also among the younger generation who may have not, as you mentioned, have achieved academically. In your opinion, and perhaps under Auto Prima, would you think that Malaysia has got enough skills trained graduates, or do you think that we are lacking in it? And if so, then what else can we do?
I think skills training had been around even when the British left, early 60s and things like that. But only in those days, based on the technology then, the skills that we have as a sort of, those skills that we had in the 60s and 70s may not apply today. In fact, when Dr. Sri Mahathir came into power, he brought a lot of industries from Japan.
That's right.
And we developed a lot of these skills to a middle level, to an intermediate level, and that's how our industry has been actually mushrooming. But today we have got Indonesia, Thailand and Vietnam has sort of taken on that competitive edge from us.
That's right.
That's when our new Prime Minister now has looking at a high income economy where we go for higher skills or technology levels. That's why as far as that skills are concerned, we are still at a very, initial stages. That's where our Deputy Prime Minister visited few countries recently. Even last week he was in a country. He's trying to model our skills training to some of the Western countries who have been successfully having it. And this is also to give a lot of opportunity and also a positive outlook of skills training. Generally people look at skills training is for the mediocre level. But then with our Ministry of Human Resources has now developed the skills training model up to a level 8, which could be equivalent to a PhD. So we are looking at skills in that perspective. And there are greater pathways and career options, and the capability of these people earning very well are there in the pipeline.
So you were telling us, maybe Mr. Johaidi can share this with us. You were telling us that the levels are up to level 8, equivalent to a PhD. So those who are graduate, they are still, again, it's just an equivalent, but would the company acknowledge them, you know what, this is level 8, this is good enough, this is how much you can earn in our company? Or at the same time, you also have to polish a lot of graduates in terms of job interviews, before you let them go, in a sense?
Well, all of the courses offered, to Prima, and also I think with the rest of the 500 skills training providers in Malaysia are approved by the government. And for each course to be offered, it meant that they have been vetted and also have already been approved. And as such, the curriculum that has been developed is meant to service the industry. And I think in Malaysia there used to be this perception that skills training, what we used to call vocational training, is only for those who are, not too great academically. But as I've said earlier, I think while some of this perception may still be there, but by and large, it has already changed.
It's changing.
It is changing a lot. And you can see that if you look at the rate of unemployment in the country, for example, and if you take X number of students who are graduates of universities vis-a-vis, say, graduates of skills training centers,
they have more unemployment rates? Or?
Yes. I think the chances are that those who come out as graduates of skill training centers and colleges usually would have
more job opportunities,
with a higher chance of gaining employment very quickly.
I think it's wonderful what you're doing, because you're giving hope to the people, to the students who think they really don't have a future, because that's exactly what we're all groomed into, this little mindset, isn't it? You don't do well in your exams, you're gone. You become a street sweeper, or you just go and sell a nasi lemak or a burger stall or a Ramly burger somewhere, isn't that? I mean, that's the kind of mindset some folks have, that, academically, if you're not there, then you're totally gone for life. It's very interesting what Auto Prima is doing. Now, maybe Mr. Magling, you can tell us more about the scholarships and the loans, because I understand that you are providing scholarships and loans. Could you just give us more information on that, and also for the benefit of the viewers?
I just wanted to just elaborate what you just said about Ramly burger store.
We're thriving.
No, why is it? The person who is now given a job, Ramly burger stall, he doesn't have a vision.
That's right.
But if he had gone through a culinary art course, which is a skill course, he could make Ramly burger into something else different,
into a
much more appealing.
So
skilled people with confidence and giving them a pathway, they can do miracles, there are. So it is any traits that, for that matter, in Malaysia, if the person have the background, he will make it big.
Very true.
Otherwise, they will just do what has been told to do, and that's where. To talk about, just now we talked about this, how does the industry going to look at this PhD holders and things like that. If you look at the government's idea of how you're going to implement the skills training is at level 1 to level 5, which most of the 500 government and private sector training centers, we have that level. The 6th, 7th and 8th level, even it starts at 5th level onwards, we have to, as we get older or as we get into the field, we go and learn more and more with the industry, because industry has got the current technology. So as you work closely with the industry, you will learn all the things that you need to know with the industry, and the industry will immediately recognize you and absorb you. In fact, the government now is suggesting that those of you like you who have got a lot of experience in the industry, if you could come and provide your knowledge to the training centers, probably we will become better, because we have to have that mix of training and knowledge transfer between industry and training centers.
So according back to the question from Annie, how does a future student fit the criteria of getting the scholarships or the loans?
The programs that we offer are basically the 3 vibrant programs that any industry, any economy would need. That is automotive. Automotive is the fundamental of all the transport system. So job opportunities are there. So number 2 is mechatronics, where all of the manufacturing sector is dependent on mechatronics. Previously it is just called manufacturing. Today we have gone into high tech. So that's why we use the term mechatronics and automation. The third one is electrical cost, which is any building you put up, you immediately need an electrician to put up the infrastructure. So when you talk about job opportunity for these 3 areas, is ever there most of the time. And the certificate levels are divided into 1, 2, 3 is called certificate, the 4th level is called diploma, the 5th level is called advanced diploma, and the 6th level is degree, and 7 and 8 supposed to be masters and PhDs, which we might not term it as masters and PhDs, we might call that as a skill craftsman or master craftsman, something like that. And given our curriculum, see, one of the best part about Prima is, ever since we started, we work very closely with industry. In fact, I'm a training consultant for industry. I do a lot of training for industry workers. By virtue of our relationship with the industry, we are able to develop curriculums which is 70% industry based. So that enables students to be placed on job training. Industry is like, because if my student can do 70% or 50% or whatever that he learned in the book, and that attracts him. And over time, we have gained popularity among industries, where they are now giving us sponsorship. Every year I get about 60 to 100 sponsorship, which I show it to PSMB, which is government, and they give us scholarships. That's how our scholarship comes about.
Well, Mr. Bhagalingam, thank you so much, and also Mr. Junaidi, thank you so much for coming on board and talking to us. Auto Prima Technology Training Center, I think what they're doing is absolutely wonderful. You're giving hope to kids out there, or students out there, to say, yes, you do have a future. You know, it doesn't matter if you're academically not there, but you are still, somebody that you can respect, and people can respect you. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much.
Now, moving on, Malaysia, don't go away, because Yasmin, you've gone and covered an art exhibition and a love of a mother.
Yes, that's really nice, so check that out, guys.